When is the last time you pulled from?
No.
Some people tell me
Yeah,
it's only
yeah.
20 years.
Well, they used to fix that, that's right.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody, I'm calling meeting to order at 7 and 10 minutes. Please state your name if you are present.
Mariano Magro.
That's you?
Manuel Cuevora.
Then Repsi.
Raúl Cohen.
Oh.
Eh,
Paul Warren.
okay. So proof of meeting was passed on Tuesday, 23/8. The approval of previous meeting minutes, who wants to rate or wait?
I would like to wait.
Okay.
I will have a second motion.
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor.
I'm against, I want to win the meeting. I thought we have things we always,
We can put it here and everybody can read.
okay, no problem, do whatever we want.
Okay.
If someone wants a copy, we can have a copy. So we can.
Somebody wants a copy?
No.
Mr. President,
Yes.
President, I'm sorry, but as one of the persons listening, and I suspect the other residents listening as well, we didn't hear what transpired of the discussion. It wasn't clear of what you're doing.
We are voting on waiving the reading of the last board agenda. There's a motion to waive.
Okay, so we're not going in the order of the agenda.
No, it's way,
We are discussing to waive the reading of the last board meeting agenda. There's a motion to waive that instead of reading it before approving it.
It's the minutes, it's already been passed.
All right.
Done. Next order.
Right.
How do you vote, Paul?
I oppose.
So 4 in favor to oppose?
Motion carries, go.
Okay.
So you approved the minutes from last meeting, basically.
Right.
Okay,
But if
we
somebody
have-
wants to come to rate,
Do we have the people that opposed? It's Paul and who else?
me, it's a principle to me because I always
Okay,
want to.
just so
read it
everybody
before.
knows, since the minutes are approved by a vote here, without the reading, they will be posted on the website, and everyone can log in and read the minutes.
That's a great
If
initiative.
anybody wants a physical copy, be more than happy to provide that.
right. I mean, even though if you put it on me, if somebody wants to read it, put it on.
Yeah.
Take it, put it on the table, you know, if somebody wants to read it. No problem.
Mr. President.
Yes.
Yes, I have a point of order, please.
Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Of course, yes.
Okay, so this is in reference to the association document, point 66. It says, the treasurer shall have custody of all property of the association, including funds, securities, and evidence of the indebtedness. The treasurer shall also keep the books of the association for the association in accordance with good accounting standards or practices, which together with substantiating papers shall be made available to the board of directors for examination at reasonable times. The treasurer shall submit a treasurer's report to the board of directors at reasonable intervals and shall perform all other duties incident to the officer of treasurers. Without going further into this document, if you could hear me clearly, my point of order is, when was the last time that we had a treasurer's report?
We have one every month. It's posted in the website.
No, the treasurer's report to the board of directors, sir.
We have posted to every resident. It's posted monthly in the website. The last one we have is from June.
Okay, so Mr. Treasurer, I'm referring to the association document where it says it shall report to the board of directors. The board of directors and the website are two different entities, sir.
Okay, but it's available for you as a board, as a director. You can log into the website.
Okay.
The copy.
Okay, Mr. Chairperson.
You can ask me.
So, Mr. Chairperson,
For you and for any other resident. You don't have.
Mr. Chairperson, with all due respect, my point of order is I move that for the next meeting that the treasurer provides a report to the members of the association in reference to the financial custody that we have actually granted the privilege to the treasurer to manage, sir.
Paul, this cannot be brought up as a vote because it's not subject to an agenda in this meeting. However,
it's a point.
Paul, I'm not done.
Point of order.
I'm not done, Paul. I'm not done. However, you can bring up the subject. You're entitled to bring up the subject during the next few days, and it can be discussed in the next board meeting.
And it's strange because you are a director from February and up to now, which is August, you didn't ask even a question.
Well,
He said he wants always.
Mr. Treasurer, with all due respect, that's false. I've raised several emails.
I can do that.
I've addressed to the board in reference to giving me full access to the account, to the association's bank accounts, which has the promise was made that there would be a discussion at the board meeting to grant me that access. That discussion was never tabled. It was never moved to the board. It vanished. I have actually written to you. Please allow me, sir. You're saying that I've never raised any objection or any concern.
Excuse me, Paul, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I miss you, you should come here.
I beg your pardon?
I miss you, you should come here and sit down with us.
I miss you too.
Okay, so
But-
listen,
I'm just gonna unplug the damn thing, I'm telling you.
I have a meeting after this, so let's stick to the agenda, and then we can bring this up later. What do you think about that?
No.
Well,
listen.
here's the thing, is with a point of order,
Eddie, let's continue,
yes,
listen.
the point of
I
order,
heard you, we heard you,
Yeah.
what you want, the answer is like says, Mr. Rudy.
no, that's not the Robert's Rules procedure, sir.
Let me finish.
Rudy, someone, please consult the Robert's Rules procedure. When there's a point of order, the point of order needs to actually be addressed before any business can proceed.
Send us a letter, and we consider, and if it's so important that you mentioned, we put it on in the next agenda.
Mr. President, it's inappropriate for an owner or even a director to write a letter requesting the officers of the association to provide reports pursuant to the instructions in the document. The document clearly states that monthly reports are to be provided to the association members and specifically to the board of directors.
Well, I think that point was answered. There is a report that is.
No, sir. You said a website.
I haven't finished. I didn't finish.
Do you see website in
I didn't finish. Did you finish? Go ahead. I will wait.
I'm sorry. Do you see the word website in the association document, sir?
Are you finished? Can I talk? Okay, so this association has a monthly financial statements. The financial statement has the assets and liabilities. You have a detail on every asset, bank accounts, accounts receivables. You have the liabilities. You have the accounts receivables. You have the liabilities. You have the loan we have there. Then we have a P&L. Then you have a measure for each account, and then you have all the journal entries. Then you have all the journal entries that were done in that month. So that one is done monthly and it's available for you as an owner, for you as a board member. And it's available for you and for any other resident in the website. If you want the copy, you can come by the office and you can have a physical copy. In 2022, typically people work with PDF, but if that's what you need. Is there any element that is not part or is missing from this report you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
What in terms of your response, sir, you just provided
Which element, sorry?
in reference to your response that you just gave. You gave us a basic breakdown of accounting 101 of a water financial statement.
Which element is missing, Paul?
However, there is no data. What we the owners,
I have to leave in half an hour.
what we the owners,
Yeah, we gotta move on, Paul, let's go.
I
Is
have-
there any
I-
element
I
missing?
have
Yes or
another-
no?
I
the
have-
owners of the association, they put us, we the board, have a fiduciary responsible.
No, so, but you don't know which element is missing.
So I'm asking
You're
you,
asking for something that you don't know what it is.
I do know what it is.
I do.
I would
What's
like-
online,
I would
Paul,
like you
what's
to provide-
online?
I would like you to provide a report, the treasurer's report as the association. It's a simple
Oh,
request.
yes, let's end it.
Paul, there's a treasury report, it's called
Okay.
financial statement, it's available
Listen,
for you and for.
The answer is you have the open office. I prefer if you want, they send you, and we avoid the papers that cost a lot of money, and that's it. Better.
It's
And
online.
I have questions all the time and I answer them. Last time, 10 minutes ago with them.
Next.
So,
So we start.
Yeah, yeah.
We
you
need
have
to-
point?
Yes, the next point is, on business
All
voting.
business.
Yes, on business voting on approval furniture corrected and complete order.
What's corrected? Explain me what is corrected and what's complete order. What, no.
It's happy.
No, actually-
No, you have to understand, excuse me.
Yeah, I have that
You
question.
know
So
me,
what does that mean?
and-
Let's
And
open,
I like this
let's
board,
open,
I like the board.
let's open the discussion.
It's okay, open discussion, no problem, but that's my point.
Everybody, here is, everything is open on the table, everybody can say what you feel, and that's it.
Okay.
Mr. Cohen, I can't hear what you're saying, and I'm the other participants. You're having a sub meeting, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Because it's out of order first, and then we need to continue, because we need to solve this problem today. That's why, so. if
But
you
we don't
want-
know what you're talking about.
If you want, send us a letter, and we add it, if we consider.
We're talking about pool furniture, Paul. If you actually showed up, you know that, because it's here.
So, Mr. Cohen, yes.
Okay.
But the participants are actually on a,
You
for
know
the other
what,
participants,
let
with all due
us
respect,
continue the
The
order.
motion was answered, it's closed, we are moving on to another topic. We
With
are
all
not going to monopolize the meeting.
with all due respect, sir, what I'm saying is that participants,
Okay, so.
You guys,
One of the-
one.
one of the reasons why- one of the reasons
Let's
why.
turn down the volume.
No.
Let's turn down the volume.
Some participants are unable to hear the meeting.
Listen.
And I don't waste my
We
time.
have the one we approved, that was approved last.
The proposal of this meeting is first to complete the order that we didn't do it in the last meeting.
What you completed?
We
No,
completed.
We are changing
We are
everything.
No, we are adding.
We asked.
Things that were not present, and also we are changing the model of the electricity.
We're changing everything.
We changed the model
Yes, yes.
because we feel at the end that this is.
Who feel you? I don't feel.
We present, we will vote. Listen, we made the guys on Saturday that it was also. And then, no, entonces, what we need is first to complete the order, to add to the order, that's why we.
What you adding? I don't understand. You're not adding, you're changing.
Here, it's a change order.
we add the.
Okay, last meeting, okay, give me the paper, give me the paper, give me the
You have the
paper.
paper, so there, you have all the paper.
Last meeting, what is the old one? Okay, give me the meeting. Last board meeting, we decide to buy 30 launcher. They look like this, like I show you guys. It's called the Cabo collection. We're going to change from the Cabo collection to Vegas collection. The representative came over here to take the order, and he recommend the committee to change the model. He said for $60 more, it's a little bit more of a chair, and he got more positions and everything.
You can move it.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Okay.
That's
So-
the main point is that you can move it.
The main point.
This is the main point, that's it, it's for $60. We don't make, I don't make the.
No, not a problem. It's not, you're missing the point. Okay. So we're going to change.
When you have a point, maybe, that maybe with you, that we try to add 10 more for handicap.
No, wait, we
and this
didn't
is
get
too
into
much.
it. We don't get into
Maybe it's
it.
too much.
Don't get into it, okay? So we're going to buy the same 30 chair, different type. The blame is better, I agree with them by looking at the picture. So we're going from Vegas collection, from a Cabo collection to Vegas collection.
Vegas
Okay.
collection.
Okay.
Do
They
they come
came-
with a guarantee?
What?
Do they come with a guarantee?
Everything is
They
the
come
same.
with 10 years
guarantee.
guarantee.
Let's explain. This is, we work with the same, the same people that we made in the last meeting.
The same guy.
One of the reasons that we use this enterprise is they make it here in the state, and besides that, they make it here in Miami, Florida. So in case that we need any part or whatever, we don't need to wait to bring them from China. So we have it here at the same, at the price that we found it, the best price that we can find in all the store.
Okay,
That's why.
okay.
That's a 3-year one.
You got the detail in the next page. Okay,
So,
Okay.
change
okay.
30 for 30.
30 for 30.
Okay.
We're going, leave the handicap here. We're going to dining chairs. We're changing to
No change, same.
The same.
the same, no, it's different
Same one.
The
collection.
same exactly.
Oh, we're talking about, let me speak.
We done it.
You're changing the collection. The one we approve is this style, the one you approve is the new one is this style. It's completely different. It's not the same, my friend. It's not the same.
Well, you don't have.
It's not the same. It's completely different. It's completely different chair. This is more round, it's different collection.
Yeah, it's
It's the same.
completely the same, completely different. It's a little too much to say. It's slightly different to match the change image.
It's the same way we're changing from Cabo
Yeah.
to the other line, to Vegas.
Yes,
Okay, the Cabo line was,
160, this is 180.
yeah, so it's a different chair. Okay, no problem. So this one. And we had, the last time we did the,
25, this is 25.
hold on, table, 42-inch dining table.
This is 42, this is the same.
The same.
Same price, same year.
Okay. Now, we're going to the end tables.
The same also.
It's the same also. I prefer to reduce it.
Yeah, we are reducing them from 20 to 15.
Okay,
We reduce it.
okay, no, it's not,
You reduce it.
it doesn't show you reduce, we're going to reduce.
No, sure.
No, it's
Here,
not.
here, if you show me it's the 20, here, that's what the paper I got.
I thought.
But it's going to be 15,
guy,
because 30,
how many
30
papers?
stays long.
It's the same, it doesn't matter how many papers. When we do.
No, it's different paper when I
Sorry,
get it.
sorry.
Okay,
These
okay, no problem.
We keep it clear. Thinking.
Listen, I'm not a rubber stamp, I'm reading before.
I know.
You understand, I'm not a rubber stamp.
Perfect. So
Okay.
it's the same,
Okay.
the same quality, the same.
Okay, now,
No.
the last, now,
Everybody else.
the last board meeting, and the people asked me about the color, and who was here. We vote for white frame. Here it's completely different frame, it's silver.
Yeah.
I am against silver,
I actually am against silver too.
I am against silver because it's not a silver in the building, that's my opinion. I don't care to change it to the white, but here is nothing silver.
We're talking about the frame.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
it's nothing silver.
My only point against the white for this company is that it's a glossy one. It's a glossy color.
Glossy
And-
white,
Yes, and that one is made.
this is the silver that they've.
Yes. They have copper, gray and white.
There's nothing in silver,
The
you know?
the thing about white, that it also fades, starts fading.
Silver,
quite a bit.
really. Where is the,
And
give
it
me the
also
piece,
can-
give me the
But the
piece.
fabric, no, the fabric, but I don't, the frame is not going to fade.
No,
No, the
no,
frame is
no,
not.
the color's gonna, the color will end up fading on white.
Right.
So there's a
But
little.
I don't
Listen,
understand why
this is
white-
not, this is, to me, it's too glitzy, too sparkly.
No,
Me-
that
Yeah,
doesn't bother me.
bother me, it's not bother you, but they have nothing to do with this building.
I don't love the combination.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
of the color. That's the part that
That's
doesn't much combination, that's, I
Because-
don't
Yeah,
like.
it's,
White would be better,
better.
but they don't have a made white, so. But it could be white too.
This is right, this is, if it's white, and we have one here, a young lady, that she says, like a lady, that is, you prefer
I
white?
mean, with those colors, white would
Would be
look
better.
better.
I vote with white also, this is, the color of the
you
frame.
know what is the problem? You listen to them, they don't live here, I live here. You know, that's
We don't listen to you.
Who's them?
the people were selling it, you
Right,
know?
I know,
We're
it's-
very nice people that were advised.
It's okay, they're nice, very nice.
Right. They don't like to sell cushions, that's the only problem.
What? You know, you're wrong, you know, I tell you why you're wrong. You guys comparing to a building, but I don't want to compare. I want to compare to better and do better. I don't want to be flamingo. I want to be Porsche. I want to be Temporary, and I don't want to. Be
Bravo,
flamingo.
Dan, good point.
You know? You
There's
guys
no reason why
comparing
we
to
should
flamingo.
consider
Okay, let's
to make this place a shit.
Okay, so,
That's absolutely right. Vote for me. Okay, I will. And I told you, I get a lot of tickets, gotta vote for me too.
okay, listen, let's.
Let's
Okay, so, besides that, we need to, we want to.
Wait. Let's go to the color of the color of the fabric.
Wait, why don't we go through all the units and then we can go to the fabric, which are details.
Okay.
Okay, you were saying the chase down, we went to the chase on the side tables, the chairs, the
Okay.
dining tables.
If your
So-
guys looking in the pool to the south area, you have the stairs, going down and you have like a notch on the wall. We like to add like a lounge area, like a saloon, you know, like a sofa, table and two chairs. You know, people want to sit and this. And the other side.
He had it on the computer. I saw it.
Yes.
Woody, I have that drawing for him?
So,
Remember the drawing where I sat in?
That was an ad company.
That was a what?
An ad company.
Oh, yeah, but where they put the chairs, we can still print it out.
Yeah, we're going to. we're going to-
Even though it's another company, they're still selling chairs, chairs.
Yeah.
Can we print that out to show Danny?
what?
He was there.
Can we print that out? No, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there. I was there. You were there. He was there.
Okay, but-
Manuel came. And Udi was there. No, he was
Okay,
not.
but what is the problem now? Let's assume.
No, he wants to know where things are.
I'm telling you what the
No,
thing
no,
is.
okay.
He knows. So,
Okay,
Okay, let's continue, so,
okay,
the frame,
yes, we are adding 2 seating areas.
correct.
One with a 3-position sofa and a 2-position sofa and 2 individuals. And other one as a horseshoe shape, like a U shape, with 2 individuals, each with 2 coffee tables, with a most likely a cantilever umbrella, bringing shade to the space. I think it's going to look beautiful.
We hope, no?
Yes.
Do you have like a rendition of it?
No.
Like how
No,
does
it's
it
just-
say?
I'm talking about
That was what I was talking about before. I've still seen it on a computer screen.
Right.
What they have is the list of the actual furniture. And
No,
it's-
No, but like how
Not
it's
the
gonna be
rent.
positioned on the patio?
We had it when the initial
We had it, but you know, we can.
It's like a work
We have
in
the
progress.
basic is the chaiselongs, and then this
Yeah, but
was in the corner.
What she's asking, and I understand what she's asking,
Yes,
is
she wants to
the
see.
aerial view of how it's going to be.
That's
the
what I
layout.
try to explain them in this, I say
No, but
next
it's
to
better
this.
to not explain
Okay.
and to offer it in a diagram so that everybody sees, this is where this is area.
Is there any way we can print?
Isn't that what I just said?
Let's just put it in the, so everybody can access it, okay?
But
Can we?
Company, you can ask the company what they know when to put 20, 30, 40,
Yes.
60, 80 to do the
they,
diagram.
Let me
they
see.
will provide us at the end,
And we
what
put it.
I
Once
mean,
we
with the
find
Sound
quantity,
good,
How
how,
many chairs do we have now? How many lounge
we
chairs?
have maybe 15, they're all broken.
No, they're 20, no, in the place are
25.
Okay, so we have 25 and we're gonna order 30.
Yeah,
And
No.
then in addition to that, we're gonna order 2 sitting
Yeah,
areas.
it's sitting area in the corner that we have no nothing now.
Keep in
Okay.
mind, there's a lot of furniture upstairs that's either broken or been taken away, because when the COVID first hit, they took all the furniture away. When they started to put it back, they only put some of the furniture back. There have been 2 rows of, I mean, going
Yeah, I'm
back a
just
few years ago.
curious because it's like, do we have sufficient space with all of the furniture that you guys are discussing?
oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
They want to put 80, they recommend us to put 80, I'm against.
You could fit 80 because they put them in 2 rows.
Three
We used to have
rows,
2
two
rows.
rows,
That's a
you
lot
know.
of chairs.
If you do 1 row, you get to about 30, and still you have space to do the seating.
to move.
We
And ours,
believe that if with the area, with the seating and some additional shade improves, we are going to have more people coming.
I mean, the people doesn't come because this is too dirty and this is not nice.
It's not,
It's not
it's right now,
It's not inviting,
It's not
it's not
inviting.
inviting.
If you have.
Yeah, I
if
think you
you
want to add more flower there, you
If you put something
I want
nicer,
to do it
of
nice.
course, you're gonna spend
People will come.
one on
That's why I
Saturday.
want to bring a real designer to do it, but
The idea is this, if, I don't know, possibly Mark is the only one that I see there like often because he goes to the pool, but people doesn't stay there sitting. Because it's not inviting.
No,
I'll
correct,
be very
correct.
honest with you, I think part of the reason is because it's very strict here and you can't have like beverages, you can't have, you know, a bag of chips.
Beverage was, I think it's
You know.
because of the corona.
No, you can have
You can have
beverages, but you
beverages.
cannot have glass
Glass.
containers. So you
Yeah.
can drink tequila there, but
I like
if,
tequila.
well,
So then bring it in your little
Talk
jug.
about it.
And I have medical
I thought
joints,
you
so I
couldn't
want
do
to.
that.
put it.
no, it's just for a safety reason. It's
Nothing
it's
in
a bottle
glass.
breaks, everybody is in barefoot.
Right.
It's not great.
I was told you can't have food because of the birds, because it's a sanctuary around us, and so that's why.
No,
you can't
because
have
they
food there.
defecate all over the pool area.
But that is a food, but
Keep
you
in
can
mind, everybody here
drink
does whatever they
whatever you
want.
want there.
People
Stop
don't
it,
eat.
stop it.
The problem is, nobody tells them to go.
Okay.
Oh,
Laws can change, and they don't know the rules.
What we do is, we
It's been
bring,
documented.
we bring this,
Keep in mind,
this
the old board
to
member,
see.
the old
No, I want
vice
to
president
order
of the board.
today
He
because
was
I want to
happy.
get it
He leads by
for the
example.
holiday. If we don't get, if we don't order it today,
No,
forget about it.
so,
I want to get it for the
let
holiday.
me
you know?
answer, let me answer. The question is, we put this 30, we see it, in case that we need it more, we have time. The factory is here, they don't move it, there are 30 years that he worked. This is that we make them to match everything according to our best and according to our one, that's it. If we see that everybody, all these 2 buildings comes to the pool and we need more, we see that we make another meeting more, we discuss and we buy extra if we need. I mean,
Now, what
No,
about,
you just brought up a good point, the money. Is there a budget on this?
of course there's a budget.
Because we haven't done it in 20 years, and we don't seem to have a budget on what we spend on payoffs and legal fees. So why should we, budget what we pay for our lifestyle?
We are going to pay from reserves.
Oh,
we want to invert to,
What's
we
happened to
base
the
the
legal
money
fee
from
with
the
this?
reserve.
no, I asked him.
No, what's happened? You ask,
We have plenty of money for that, and we can't sit on it. That's
what money you spend in legal fee? What
I see
money?
a bill from the attorneys every week, every
Who
month.
gave you a bill? Who gave you a bill?
Nobody gave me the bill.
How you see the bill?
When you go online,
You
the
go
general
on,
ledger,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
separate account with the
Yeah.
check, with
Okay.
the check.
You know, since we took over.
Tell him, he doesn't
No,
know.
since we took over.
Let's go.
That's
No,
how I know. You pay some parking once a month,
Mr.
you pay the lead security
Mr.
once a
Thomas,
month. I
Mr.
see
Thomas.
bills.
Since
I saw when there was overtime for the people for the dumpster being, the trash compactor being.
Listen, everything was, before we start, in February, everything is on the.
No, why you don't give a
We
credit?
haven't done this.
No, I wasn't here for 20 years. Why you don't give a credit to us
I'm
when
giving
the last board have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars legal fee, and I'm below the budget?
Okay.
Is this a board meeting or is this a
Let's
discussion?
continue, yeah.
Are you going back to the agenda or are you just gonna continue?
Let's
to carry
continue.
on?
Transparency, it's called transparency.
Yes.
Let's not derail that.
Guys.
So let's continue what
Please.
changed. So
Okay,
what
let's
changed,
move on.
we added.
You're changing the subject, you
We
take
added
me off my.
these two seating positions, they look great. And then we are adding 10 umbrellas, 10 regular umbrellas, not cantilever. We will need to buy 2 cantilever umbrellas for the 2 seating areas. We are not buying from this company. These cantilever umbrellas they are absolutely great, but cost $8,000 each. So we're going to
How
go
much?
with $8,000.
$8,000.
6,000 the umbrella.
Okay, let's go to.
$8,000, we're not
Yeah.
gonna.
We're not
not
gonna
expensive.
It's a
We're
special
not
cantilever
gonna
umbrella.
expensive.
We're not buying.
So I want to buy cheaper cantilever umbrellas, knowing that they might break.
Which umbrella
They're
we
not
buying?
eight, by the way, they're
Which-
6.
Which umbrella we
The
buying?
cantilever and
No, that's-
6,000 each.
No, yeah, but we're not.
6,000, but you need to
The
buy
base.
the.
Oh, the-
The base is $3,000.
This is
So,
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
So,
Hold on. The 10 umbrellas,
I mean, but.
but that's the regular ones.
the 10 umbrella, if we put,
Mhm.
we take the 30 and divide it to 10, 10 and 10, let's say, okay? I think it's too much because
Nah, have-
it's a 9
change now.
feet, okay, it's a 9 feet round, you understand?
Yeah.
9 feet.
it's covered to.
It's not covered too, you know, what is the width of the chair?
No, you don't need one exactly by each 2 lounges, but you can use them to for the. for
Per
the-
10,
for
per
the
10, you
tables.
need 10. The table going under
But we are purchasing 5.
umbrellas,
No, 5 tables. So
but
you're
the
not.
table is going under
Yeah,
the,
but you can't fit 5 there, so you have the opportunity to use it with an umbrella.
Mariano, Mariano,
We don't make this, we don't buy the cantilevers, they are so expensive.
Mariano,
They know that, that they say by themselves that it's so expensive. We go in any part, it costs 20%.
no, when the table in the sitting area, I'm going to build a canopy for this price, you know, nice canopy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I build a nice canopy like in the table, when we
Okay,
have
but
anything, I don't want to.
let me finish with what changed. So the umbrellas change, we are in the
Umbrella 10
umbrellas,
is too many,
and also we are buying
What color?
a number. Let's discuss which is the number. A number.
Mariano,
Chains lounge, it's just a second. Chains lounge that are ADA, so for people with less mobility, we can have that option. We were thinking about the option of 10, now we believe it's too much.
Mariano.
I'm handicapped,
Mariano,
and
Wait a second, let me-
hold on,
Mariano,
Hold on.
No, this is important. The meeting has been proceeding, and actually, I just wanted to remind Mariano that your back is turned to the rest of the association.
No, thank you. Yes.
Perhaps you're not aware of it, so I just wanted to bring it to your attention, sir.
Thank you, Paul.
My opinion.
I want to face you to talk.
It's okay. I don't think we need 10. And explain.
What are we talking, umbrellas?
No,
No,
10 handicap chairs.
Okay.
I think we should start with 4. I don't want to put
Do
10
we know how many people here that would need them?
in case, but I don't
No,
want to,
it's not
in
in
case
case.
somebody comes.
It's a lot of, it's people, it's all people also, they want also rights. I mean,
But I don't want to put 10 of them
When you
out.
say 10, like.
10 is too much, okay.
Like what kind of handicap, like
No, this-
disabilities does it serve, like
This
people
is-
in
it's a-
This
wheelchairs?
is a tooling marketing, what they told them here.
No, look, it's
Exchange.
I don't like to make the building like a rehabilitation
No, no,
center,
but like, which
know?
one is the handicap?
The second
chair?
one. The
Second
on
one
the
on the bottom.
you have places
Okay, so it's
to
just
grab
all
it.
they
so-
It's
No,
with the
it's
handle.
Fixed, I think it's fixed. Oh, no.
The handles.
Oh,
right.
so the-
Oh, the handle's on the side.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah,
The
the
handle's
handle's
on
have to make it in.
But this is-
Okay,
Okay,
I have to go. I have
So
another
let's-
meeting. I'm late to my meeting.
okay.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
So can we wrap up this conversation so we can vote?
Yes, before you go.
So we are voting for, I have the summary here. 30 Chase Lounge,
So,
4 ADA Chase Lounge,
Yeah.
okay.
everybody's agreeing?
Yes.
4 ADA Chase Lounge, 25 chairs, 5 dining tables,
Right,
15 side tables,
right,
10 umbrellas with the base.
okay.
What color is the umbrella?
After we do.
We're going there,
all
we're
of
going
this,
there.
and then we discuss.
So the seating position which has
55.
4 center modules, 2 corner modules, and 2 end modules. 4 club chairs, 4 coffee tables, 1 3-seat sofa, 2. Are you taking notes?
I'm
Or
gonna, hold on.
just-
We got the
Oh,
the center,
It's
4
going to be recorded. So,
centers.
yeah,
Four
the
corners.
U-shaped model is going to be 4 center modules, 2 corners,
Okay.
2 inside.
2 end is what I'm looking for.
Yes. 4 club chairs,
2 end, 2 end, yes. Okay.
4 coffee tables,
4 coffee, okay.
1 sofa of 3 seats, 1 sofa of 2 seats.
1 sofa, 3, 1 sofa, 2,
That's it. The total of that is
no, you need to take now instead 10, there are 4 only.
No, I already took them out.
What you, don't get involved, man.
So-
No, I took them out.
Okay,
No, I can. So,
With the next board meeting, I like you to bring some refreshment to everybody.
so there's a dockside delivery of 350 and tax about 5,700. So the total is 58,926.
How many dining tables were there?
5.
I thought you weren't allowed to eat outside.
Well, it's a seating tables.
Oh,
To
The industry
have
calls
drinks
them
in
dining.
non-glass containers.
okay, put my drink there.
Okay, so I would like to put the motion to
But
to a
they
vote.
didn't finish, you order quantity.
And now the public.
And we need the color.
so the color,
The color, let's leave it for the next.
Oh,
No,
I
we
want
need
to
to put the
order
order.
it.
We need to put the order.
no, but we want to go because she needs to go.
Yeah, but we
But
need to put the order.
what you want, what you order, what color you
No,
want?
you need to
Because
put
the
the-
color-
So, white,
I prefer a white.
White.
What material?
White.
are they? Is
No,
it
no,
like?
no, no.
It's
Is it
here,
gonna
Joanne,
stain
metal.
the whiteness?
No,
It's metal?
no,
Metal,
right.
okay.
I like
Are
this
you gonna
guy, you
mask
make
them?
it little
It's gonna
bit
be
fine,
shared
you
by
know
the
what I'm saying?
elevators?
I like the pink.
That's
No,
what
We're
we're
talking
doing.
about the frame, why?
we have two
The
options.
frame is white,
Just
yes.
white.
Excuse me, one person at a time.
The frame
thank
is
you.
frame is white, and then the colors, the proposal is we choose this
What's this?
This is.
No, this, you see, I want
That's the
this.
louder.
This
That-
for everything, everything, if you go,
Wait, that,
everything.
that is for the back seat of the seating positions. The other one is for the cushions,
Cushions, the lounge.
the one that Raul
This
has.
is completely circus.
Oh, why?
This is circus, you know, if you do this,
Do we go?
do everything here, look like
Yeah, everyone should be
Burberry,
uniform.
you know, Burberry, you know what I'm saying?
What do we do? This one wears more,
What wears?
that one,
Why it's wear more?
because it has colors.
I think it's hard
And this one is going to be
to see what it's gonna look like, just
It's
having a
difficult, but we
swatch.
don't have rendering. This company is really good to make furniture, but they don't have a designer to do.
Something available, they're
We asked for
already,
that.
they're already in the market, and I'm agree with you, we say, listen.
And
I-
we tell them that.
I couldn't make a decision based on a swatch. I'm not that, I
Okay.
don't have like a visual like that.
If you're going, or you're going all salad, or you're going with my opinion.
I actually, I agree with him.
Or you're going all salad, or
I
you're
agree.
going, you don't.
No,
mix,
no,
or you're going,
there's a reason why.
What?
That fabric over there, it's for cushions, okay? The other fabric is for the chaise lounge. So you're going to have a
Okay,
huge
so
area,
this is for the chaise,
Yeah.
which is long.
chairs and
Chairs.
chaise lounge.
Chairs, and this is for the cushion
Right.
On this, yes, on the
But he's-
sofas, but it's
on the
not,
sofas, right? And
Exactly.
what he's saying is that it's
that is going to be in the back seat,
One second.
on the back seat
yes.
and on the cushion.
And the cushion is going to be that turquoise you have in your other hand.
That much.
here, you see, that's how it's going to.
Yeah, I get it.
To me, it doesn't look.
It's
I
nice,
don't
it's
know.
matching.
Nice.
It's not very nice.
It's not the solid amount
Right.
of,
And you don't
colors.
want white because white gets dirty really fast, and we don't want black because black is horrible in the sun. So we want something that's inviting, that's
Right,
colorful.
it's in between.
It's in between white, which we don't want, and it's, we don't want black, we don't want blue, dark navy blue by itself.
That's why we
Right.
choose this and this matching.
So-
It's colorful,
This is,
it's nice.
it's not,
And this is going to be
Do
on
I
the
love it?
umbrellas.
I don't
And
love
this
it.
is the umbrellas.
Umbrellas, and in the future, the canopy is going
I
to be.
cannot understand how you guys are picking from a swatch
Well,
without
we're
like
going
having
to
the
it.
visual. Because it may look pretty on that little small swatch, but
But
when you
that's
put it
the
all
only-
together, it doesn't.
This is
That's
how-
the
this is
only
how
way
this-
you can order
Just
it.
like he explained, these guys are manufacturers, they don't travel around with whatever. So
So this is the colors.
these are the colors.
So who make the motion?
I made the motion to
Wait,
approve.
before you make any motion. Because I'm the one reporting tomorrow to Bjorn.
You have to sign in the back.
Just wanna, oh, so all of
All
that,
there.
those are all the,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's the only option.
exactly
There's
it,
no-
nothing changed.
Exactly,
No,
those are
sure.
not options.
Okay,
Those
okay.
are the big ones.
Okay,
So
for everything that we're voting on today.
Hold on. Give it to.
And what?
A white frame.
Right, frame.
So no
White frame
mistakes.
has changed, yeah.
Not to.
Okay, so take out the silver,
Mhm.
so mistake. It's white frame with these colors as we explained. The Mr. Mariano, you made the motion?
Yeah, I would like to make the motion to approve the furniture described. Do I have a second?
Second motion,
Second, third.
No, what? Who's second?
I second.
Okay,
Me second.
no,
No, you know.
everybody else.
Now you gotta
no.
Ah, okay, sorry.
There's
I
only
don't-
one second.
In favor?
In favor.
Liz,
Yes.
Donnie?
in favor.
Yes, but after this, I want to add something.
Okay, Paul?
Does it need something?
Paul?
Add something. I want
In
cushions.
favor?
In favor.
He said
I
yes.
want cushions
So all
for
in
the
favor.
lounge table, for the lounge chair.
For
I
the
want,
sheds?
no, I want to order at least one cushion for the lounge chair. At least one to see how
Yeah,
it
that would be
goes.
good.
Yeah.
How it
I can
goes.
always- I can
just
always-
a
I want to order and I
But
want
we
to
can
order
get a
with this
sample.
color.
We
With
can
this,
get
this,
Okay.
like this.
Let's
We can
order
get a
one.
sample.
I want one cushion
Danny,
with this.
Danny, Rahul, I just wanted to say for the record that it's amazing that we have actually spent approximately 30+ minutes discussing the furnitures, which are very important. Yet we haven't had a detailed financial discussion as to where the money also and we cannot get a treasurer's financial report.
Mr. Warren, listen.
No, let me
You
finish.
made
Just
I
send
have
us the
heard
report.
this meeting,
made that
this
the
meeting is for this. If you
First-
have something extra to say, say it now so we make it.
Don't make a circus, put things to discussion in a serious way. Okay, so this motion is approved?
Motion
Is approved.
is approved.
It's approved, yes.
Cody, motion is approved.
It's approved.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have another question. The board of.
Yeah, I don't think I need
Another
to.
agenda item.
Another
Agenda item.
There's an agenda item that I really don't think we need to include in the agenda, but it's just to move the balances for the TD Bank and Bank of Ozark, both are for the special assessment funds. I want to move them to the Merrill Lynch because they are earning 10 basis points. It's a money market. And in Merrill, we can have at this moment for a 3-month CD, 2.4%. So it's a no-brainer. I would like to make a motion to approve it.
No. Before you rush, I'm sorry. Before you rush into that motion, Mariano, and before the board.
There's a motion in the table, sorry, but
I second the motion.
the motion is second.
Motion is seconded.
Allow me, you can make a motion, but I am entitled to speak.
Where is?
I am entitled to speak.
Let's,
Before you rush off the motion, I'm entitled to speak.
It's not a serious matter.
I am entitled to speak. Please allow me to speak.
Perfect. You're right. Ya está aprobado. Ya. Okay, so
Gracias.
tell Mr. Warren, please.
Okay. Mariano, you just explained, you just rushed into a situation in which you explained that we are transferring monies from one account to the other, which is not required, which is not required by the board, which is in fact incorrect. The board is required to actually discuss these issues and to give an approval. The question I have for you is where did the funding come from the account that you're looking to transfer, sir?
Sorry,
I would like to get an understanding. Yes.
You're mumbling. Can say that again?
Where did the funding come from the account you're looking to transfer?
No.
Special assessment funds.
Where was the funding from?
Special assessment funds.
Okay,
There are two accounts, Paul. You know exactly what you're talking about. Let's not waste the time. There are two accounts with the same special assessment. We want to put all together in one bank that is one of the biggest banks in the States. Let me finish.
You're not answering my question.
Okay, what is the question?
The question was answered. It's a special assessment fund.
No, sir. The two accounts are special assessment accounts? You're
Yes.
transferring from one special assessment account to another?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So where was the funding from? The account that
Special assessments come from one back to another.
that money
It's the we collect.
Let's adjourn.
Wait a second. Let's go in from the beginning to accomplish to everybody. We put some money in one bank and another bank. There are two banks with the same proposal. Now we decide to put all together in one of the biggest banks in the States. The reason is first to have more control, and the second one, we get more money for our balance. That's it. It's not, we don't change in order to tell you, and I that we know, you know that we know everybody here, each another. In order to be transparent and everything is under control, it's the same money, the same quantity. You can control when you want. To Mr. Let me finish. Go to Mr. Rubio and show you, and he will show you the exact amount of both that are running in one. That's it. That's the problem. It's something.
The initial funding came from a line of credit of one line of credit. The line of credit at Valley Bank, that's where the initial funding came, for which we're paying 5%. That needs to be stated to the residents. So, and those are some of the monies that are in those reserve assessments account. So we need to specify, was board approval issued for the line of credit to be used to fund those special assessment accounts?
We are the board, this board I don't think, in the last vote, I don't think we do any money from the line of credit.
So the monies were actually placed in the account before your board, Danny.
Nobody knows.
No, Paul, I'm 2 years. This is my second.
It was
Hold on,
it-
let me finish, and after, you know.
The loan is from 2019.
I don't know what my concern.
What's his point?
Wait, listen, wait, if you don't like, go, wait, I know what I'm talking, okay?
Go ahead, Paul.
My point is, if we still have a loan, if it's better to keep the money or pay off the loan, if we're making money, if the amount of the loan, if the amount of the loan, they charge us more interest what we're getting, let's pay off the loan.
So which is it? I
I
mean,
don't
are we
know.
going to generate more interest from putting it in the Merrill Lynch
Yeah,
account?
but yes,
And we are
correct,
paying
but my point is
on the loan?
if we still have a loan, unpaid loan, better, and we pay higher interest what we get to pay the loan.
The only situation, yes, I mean, the only
You understand
situation
what I'm
there
saying? That's
is-
what I said.
It's a cash flow situation.
I think it might say the same.
No, but you say you have, this loan is a credit line, correct?
Yes.
So,
It's a loan. We are not entitled to get more money.
when,
But we can pay that.
no, but when is the loan due?
The question is, are these loans,
I think there's
is this money that was from the
nine,
loan,
six
that was
thousand.
drawn from the loan?
Yeah, my opinion is,
Okay, so
let's
money's
move
collected from residents?
first the money to earn more,
Because he's saying something different.
Yes.
more interest, and
But
we
they
look
discuss
into it,
paying,
and
yeah.
we look into it, we
Yeah.
make all the calculations.
Another board meeting, we can look into it.
No, we don't need it for this.
But you understand my point?
That's scary.
We don't need a more meeting for this, but.
I don't believe so.
Right now, but right now, since it is on the agenda,
But we can, I mean,
A board meeting's
now we
report,
have rates
Manuel,
that
Manuel,
allow us to conform in a 3 month.
I get it, it's in the agenda.
stop saying that.
That's it.
Manuel, with all due respect, we were all educated quite correctly by the Association General Counsel. It is in the association document. It is required. If it's not done according to it is there to safeguard the assets of the associations, the association's members' monies. So stop.
We're all in agreement with you, and that's why it's on the agenda, and that's why we're voting on it.
No, I'm not the idea.
Stop saying these.
I don't think we need to have this
It's
discussion.
false.
We don't need.
We don't need to discuss.
We say-
Yeah, this is an officer's decision.
Right, but anyway,
Yes, but let's.
besides that, right, besides that, we have it, we
With the
have.
circus, and
Okay.
let's move on.
Okay, so,
Mariano, with all due respect,
Yes.
if what he's saying has any validity, if it happened where funds were transferred from the loan and put in a bank and generated less interest than what it was costing us, that's an issue.
But he's not saying that.
I think that's what.
That's what I said.
No.
No, that's what he's.
That's what I said,
No,
Maria.
because the-
Number
the
one,
loan
number
was-
one.
The loan was taken in 2020. And we are not directing money to put it into interest. It's
I
already
think the loan is being
done.
paid back when everybody pays their special assessments.
No,
No.
let me explain, John, let me explain.
They're not taking more money from.
We closed.
No,
Not a revolving loan.
No, I'm not.
No,
I don't
John, let me explain why this situation, I explain it. We had the renovation, the main contract was capital. We finished with capital, we paid. But we didn't collect in full, the full amount, what the building was assessed is due next March. So that's why they took the loan, you understand? It was option to you or to pay it in advance or installment. So we finished, we paid everything. We went to mediation, we settled and everything. So the money is paid. We don't owe nobody.
You mean you don't owe capital?
We don't owe nothing on the renovation. The
The cost
assessment,
side. There's no.
the assessment was for the renovation, the interior renovation. We closed the renovation. We closed, paid, everything.
It's finished, it's done.
But we didn't collect all the money, that's why they took this revolving credit line or whatever they call it. I was.
It's not a
May I try to
revolving
explain,
credit.
Mariella, just because I'm a newbie and I'm not paying attention to this, I just bought my place this past December. There's the regular assessment everybody has, and then there's certain owners, instead of paying a lump sum on the special assessment,
Paid it out.
had a chance to pay it over a whole series of payments.
Yeah.
My seller was one of those individuals, so I make 2 payments every month. I make 1 payment for the regular, I make 1 payment for the special. The special is gonna be done in February of 23.
Correct.
Correct,
So the building took a loan,
to
that
cover,
loan was to cover
till people
all
pay
those
those.
people that couldn't
Correct.
afford to pay.
Correct.
That's it,
Correct,
simple as that.
Right,
yeah, so
I think. I
we paid
understand
off
that.
everything, we don't owe anything.
But I
we
assume,
do-
so if I could ask, and again, I shouldn't even be speaking because it's a board meeting, it's not an AGM, but since everybody seems to be
No, you're a
talking.
member, yeah, you're
I'm
allowed
not,
to
no, actually, this is a board meeting. I shouldn't speak, you shouldn't speak,
I
it
think
only
we're
should be
allowed to
board
speak.
members that are
No,
speaking.
you're
The
allowed.
board
I'm
represents
telling
the
you,
Yeah,
owners.
this
that's
board
it.
is
And we are
not-
owners.
Listen,
No one wants to
Wait,
win.
what?
Anyway, my point is,
I
Mariana,
respect
that
that.
special assessments, when they're finished in February, the loan will be extinguished because it balances out that way.
listen,
The special, what's exactly your question?
So there are certain people paying special assessments like myself. My payments finish in February of 23,
Everybody
That's
else.
the end of it.
and everybody else finishes paying in February of
Right.
23.
Yes.
At that point, the loan will be extinguished because it's been matched.
Now, we have more time, more installments to pay, and we have cash,
Got it.
which is what.
So there's a
Daniel
differential
said.
between what you're gonna
Right.
collect and everything else.
Correct.
So,
And the project,
listen,
I'm telling you right
The-
now,
I'm
cost
agreeing
us
with-
more than they thought.
I'm agreeing with you, this discussion could be first in between us. But you know, the people, we are so treated, only, we have 435 apartments and we are not even 10 here. That's why, you know, it's like a family. Why I don't let you talk that we are alone here? Otherwise convert this in a private meeting.
So Mr. Cohen, sir, it's not a, it's this, when we, affairs about, our financial affairs, it's not between 1 or 2 persons. There's no, this is about our money, the affairs of our association. It's an open book policy. The rules are already made, the legislation already approved that this is the way it's supposed to be, an open book. So what I requested, I'm not requesting anything that's out of the norm. This is one of the reasons why I at the beginning of the meeting, I made a point of order requesting a treasurer's report. And the treasurer is sitting with his back to the attendees again, which is, I find, disrespectful. But anyway, I digress.
Usually it's in front of us because we need to see us.
I find it disrespectful that he can't show up.
Okay, but anyway,
It needs to be addressed.
we finished, we started the.
no, we need to do, I don't believe we need to do it, but let's,
Vote on it, yes.
just for the,
Put a motion,
For the
second,
fund.
and vote.
just for the fund, let's make the motion to transfer money, the balance from CD, from TD, Bank TD and Banco Fossack to Merrill Lynch.
I second.
Who is in
I'm
favor?
I'm
I'm in
there.
favor. It's benefit the building, there's no.
Paul,
So.
I
you're-
oppose, I need more information.
are you what?
Yeah.
Casey?
I oppose it, I need more information from the
Okay.
treasurer.
But
Yeah, 4
I
votes
want-
positive. it
I
carries.
want to add, after everything is passed, let's look into
No, yes,
what is better to pay off the loan or
no, it's better
to
to
do
extinguish
the.
it.
No, it was a time that it was better, but now again comes that it's better to have some more money.
Interest
from the
rates have
rents.
gone up.
No,
You're
that,
gonna have to see what the interest rates are
Yeah.
and then you do a comparison.
the reason I'm saying it, because
New money.
we have 1 year for parcel, and in 2 years, it's the law, we have to go to full assessment. I want to recover, to know
I know,
everything,
I'm agree with you.
and to divide it between the
And
2
to close
years.
everything, I agree with the story.
Not to give everybody 100% raise of it, you know what
I
I'm
know.
saying?
So far, the
That's
approximate
exactly what we have,
I
and
agree
what
with
we
you.
have to do.
Danny, So far, to the best of my knowledge, the approximate balance that I've seen on the note is approximately 1.5, 1.7 million. We're paying about $60,000 a month on to finance that entire amount. $60,000. $60,000.
If you pay $60,000 a month, you're telling me we're paying here $500,000 interest? I don't know.
That $60,000 per month comes from our operating expenses, operating budget. $60,000 a month at 5%, at 1.7 million. Come on, folks.
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 8:09.
Second the motion.
Yeah, they passed it. They had 4 positive votes.
Mariano.
Thank you.
Donnie.
What?
Elizabeth abstained and for the 12 votes.
Like to stay around.
You want to stay?
Johnny in favor?
Yes.
But,
Well, affirmative.
all,
Okay,
This is
thank you.
Liz, I'm here.
okay,
I'm sorry.
Go to your
Please.
meeting.
We make a motion to approve to close the board meeting, please.
Yes, I approve.
Thank you. Y Paul,
I couldn't hear what you said. You made a motion to do what?
Adjourn.
Raul made a motion to adjourn
Adjourn?
the memorial.
To adjourn the
Okay.
meeting.
Yes.
okay, so finished. Now, if somebody wants to discuss, we sit down, discuss the family, but this is.